Good evening, Superintendent Johnson and IPS board members. My name is LaToya. I have three beautiful children. Layla and LeBron are in the 5th and 6th grade, and my oldest, Lamaya, has graduated. My children have attended traditional IPS schools, innovation schools, and out-of-district charter schools. For years now, I've advocated that kids in every neighborhood have access to great and equitable education. I've advocated for failing schools to model after successful ones that close the opportunity gap, because I know all too well the gaps that exist in too many of our schools. I am here today because I want to see that change, and because our children receiving a great education is urgent. When I spoke to this board back in September of 2023, I shared some of my story with you all, and I asked you to share data, which you did in October. I want to thank you for sharing that data, urge you to pass a resolution that requires the administration to deliver a plan to grow schools that are doing a better job of closing the opportunity gap for Black and brown students. I remember sitting in my daughter's elementary lunchroom when my oldest, Lamaya, she was in elementary. And I sat there crying as they told me that the school that she was attending was a failing school, and it had been for years. As they read the statistics, I felt hopeless. She had already been to several schools in an effort to find the right fit for her. Since that meeting, I've spoken too many school board meetings and events to count. I've advocated for high quality schools in every corner of my community in every way I know how. I was able to place my two youngest children in a school that is right fit for them. A school doing much better of closing the opportunity gaps compared to other schools around us. I tell you this story because it is important you know that this is not the first time I've asked, or the parents around me have asked, IPS leaders to close the opportunity gap. For years, parents like me have been asking IPS leaders to use the data to drive decisions that can help grow schools that work for Black and brown students. I started advocating when my oldest daughter, Lamaya, was in elementary school. She has now since graduated and will be 20 years old this year. How many kids in that time haven't had a quality education that sets them up for success? Together, we are doing our part, and now we are pleading with you for change. We want you to remove the barriers or whatever red tape is in the way. We want to see partnerships in the name of doing what is best for our children. Please pass a resolution that requires the administration to come up with a plan to grow what works. We can't wait on this. We can't accept the status quo. We need you to act quickly, because our children deserve a world-class education. They deserve an equitable education. I believe you want this too. Thank you.